Hello everyone, this is the Book Corner and I am back with another video. So this is not a book review or showing off books. This is an announcement that I am currently writing a book called Tamra and the Lost Clan. And this is going to be the first book in a 3-book series. It's going to be a trilogy about a girl called Tamra Wern who discovers that she is a descendant of this lost clan that had their powers stripped from them because the other clans wanted power. And we have a puppet royal family that are only in power because they swear loyalty to the 13 clans. And these clans are either elementalists, they are shapeshifters who are connected to a certain kind of element. You have the rest of the clans, either one is a military clan and the other ones are more in charge of like the guilds. And you cannot be a member of the unseen, or what they call the waste, and think you're going to be a member of the guild, because to be a member of the guild you have to know how to read and write, and you also have to have these magical abilities. So the unseen are known as the waste by these group of mages, and they're the workhorses of this entire world. They go and they do the stuff that mages do not want to do. This is a steampunk-like world. It's not steampunk like London during the Victorian era, but it's a steampunk-like world with floating cities and airships and mechanical animals and all this type of stuff. Those creations are in the floating cities. They are not allowed to be among the what they call the waste. So the first book, Tamra and the Lost Clan, is all about Tamra going and learning about how to control these abilities. She has what is known as ancestral memory, and the thing is, just because you've got the memory of these spells and stuff like that doesn't mean that you can actually do them. So she has to go and learn with a group called the Marsh Witches, who are part of the Witches Guild. And she also encounters a mage who was expelled from his group. His powers weren't stripped, he was just expelled. And the idea was that, because he is the prince or the next in line to be the high mage, and he's the only son of the high mage, that if he goes and he experiences the world without this kind of kind of like backup and protection, all that he will learn the error of his ways and come back home and be this cold and cruel type of person that the high mages are supposed to be. But he is the one who actually teaches her, furtherly solidifying that he is not going to be this cold and nasty and evil high mage that his father's hoping. Though I do write in the book, I will be writing the book, that his father doesn't find out that his son is teaching this girl how to be a mage. So it's going to be a really amazing story. At least I think so. I don't know if readers will think so. You have dragons, you have potions, you have creatures that live in lakes, you have the Grand Lady, who is responsible for the silver-like dress that Tamra's mother wears. You have the Phoenix, who is the great power, which is how these mage families or mage clans have their abilities in the first place. And of course, when they banished and stripped the 14th clan of their powers, it remarks about how it was wounded. So it's a really interesting story. I'm really looking forward to it, to actually publish this book. One of the things I am going to make clear on this is, once I am done with this book, I will let you guys know I got done with it. I'm publishing it through Amazon self-publishing. My brother has been through them, so he's going to help me get the whole thing started. He also has told me that I got to get the copyright thing first before I publish it. So I'm real excited about it. Once I announce that it will be published, I will tell you what date it'll be published. I'm not hurrying up trying to get it published. I'm just sitting here, just enjoying the whole process of creating this fantastic world of Nitha, with its quirky characters and its insane desire for power, and how Tamra embodies the spirit and the desire of this clan to be more of a, we use our magic to help others. And the amazing journey that she's going to, not only to defeat the Viper King and his court, along with her allies and friends, but also to battle these mages that want to basically get rid of her so that they can retain their power. So another thing I want to let people know, and if this is not your cup of tea, then that's fine, you don't have to buy the book, but my character of Tamra will be a member of the LGBT community. She will be a lesbian. One of her companions is a trans woman, and they actually have a process in which people that are trans can change their gender. And before people kind of look at me, they don't have science, they have medicine in the form of like herbs and potions and stuff like that, because this is a fantasy book, so you have fantasy, you have magic. They do not have doctors and operating room tables and stuff like that. This is actually a ritual that these individuals go through to become a different gender. So it is fantasy. So people kind of be like, oh, that's just stupid. It's fantasy. It's not supposed to be based on reality. So I will let you guys know when the book gets published. I will be waiting several months after I finish the book to actually have it published. I found out from my brother, you can set the date that you want it published and set your price. This will be available on both Kindle Unlimited, and of course a physical book. I also found out that I can buy author's copies of the book, which is going to be really great. And of course, you know, I definitely got to keep one in my library, because even if it doesn't sell a bunch of copies, which I'm not really going to be I'm not going to be disappointed at all if it doesn't sell tens of thousands of copies. Just to have it on my bookshelf, to know I published a book, is going to be so awesome and definitely worth it. But for right now, I'm currently on chapter 1, and I'm just going to work with the flow of the story and decide, okay, I'll do this with okay, now it's time for chapter 2. I will tell you guys, it is not going to be a thick book like this, because it is intended to be a 3-book series. So yeah, and if it proves out to be like really popular, I will actually write a book that details the events that leads to the 13 clans deciding they don't need the 14th around. So I will see you guys around. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and wish me luck on it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys around.